Hey, welcome back to Shelly's Homestead Hideaway. This is fungus mold growing in this seedling tray that whatever I planted in here, it didn't come up and it's been sitting and damp, and so it has fungus mold on it. And so oftentimes you hear us gardeners talk about topping your seedlings with some vermiculite, and some even sprinkle cinnamon in order to keep the fungus mold down on your seedlings. So in addition to this tray having some fungus mold, I up potted my corn, and if you look closely you can see that the fungus mold is starting to develop on these. And so I want to save these, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to scrape the top bit of the soil off of these, and then I am going to top it with some, sorry for this noise, trying to get these tools out of here. I am going to top the corn with some vermiculite because it is still too cool to plant these just yet without, I haven't hardened them off yet. So I'm just going to go ahead, let me move this. This is my sweet potato slips growing, and I have them sitting outside now, so I don't worry about those. I'm going to go ahead and scrape just the top portion of this soil off, like so, like that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle, I actually plan to use that, some vermiculite on top of these, because it'll probably be another, I'm going to say maybe another week and a half before I plant these out, only because I think I'm going to try to get them in their designated location before the end of the month. So we will see what happens. So that is something that I have learned this year, is that I gotta keep this mold off of my seedlings, and it has worked amazing. My seedlings in general are very healthy, getting very big. The table umbrella is moving into the camera shot there. Now, in addition to doing the vermiculite and or cinnamon on top of your seedlings, you also want to remember to bottom water. I did a little short snippet showing that bottom watering is the preferred method of watering for your seedlings. It is actually a little cool out here today. Compared to yesterday, we were out here and it was hot. So this weather in zone 7A is very, very up and down, and it is the reason why we still cannot plant out for the year, unless it is a cold hardy plant. I did on yesterday plant out my kohlrabi because I had already hardened it off, and it is more of a cool weather crop. This is coarse vermiculite. Once I'm done with this, I will then go ahead and water them because they're due for a little more water. So I'm not sure what you guys are doing in your gardens and your zones currently, but this is what is happening in zone 7A. Soon you will be able to watch the video with myself and Miss Jacqueline from 4 Seasons Gardening. She came over yesterday and we set up my sips, and it was so much fun. Video is very long, so I'm going to be editing it, and we may do a live watch for that. So stay tuned for more details on that video. I would love for you to join us when we have that, because I'll try to schedule it so that myself and at least Jacqueline can be in the live chat when it premieres. So on this day, Sunday, April the 6th, this is what I'm doing. Y'all see this wind blowing? And as I said, it is cool. So stay tuned for more updates. Yeah, see my little corn? Got the brown leaves going. And I was like, what is going on? And I think it's this fungus mold messing with my babies. So we're just gonna take care of them real quick. And I think I have more in the house that need the same treatment. Not as bad though, of course. All right. Have an amazing day on purpose. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.